everyone, I'm Chelsea Lee Hankey and I'm an elder law attorney here at Archer Law Office. Today I want to talk to you about a recently passed law called the Medical Aid in Dying Act. So we've had people come in recently and they're very concerned because they've heard rumors that nursing homes can euthanize their loved ones. It's really crazy stuff, and I'm here to tell you that is not what the law says. The law, which is called the Medical Aid in Dying Law, went into effect back in August. And the one thing that you have to keep in mind with this law is that it's driven by the individual who's seeking to end their life, not by a doctor and not by a facility. So, who can take advantage of this law? It's a very small set of individuals who qualify for this law. In order to qualify, you have to meet 5 criteria. 1, you have to be at least 18 years old. 2, you have to be a resident of the state of New Jersey. 3, you have to be diagnosed with a terminal illness with a prognosis of less than 6 months to live. 4, you have to be mentally capable to understand the decision that you're making. And 5, you have to be physically able to administer the medication that will end your life. So, what does the process look like for an individual who qualifies for the Medical Aid in Dying law? In order to qualify, there's a fairly lengthy process. First, the individual has to orally make a request to their doctor. After that point, they have to make a written request to the doctor, and the written request has to have 2 witness signatures on it. One of those witnesses has to be completely disinterested. That means it can't be a family member, it can't be someone who's going to inherit from the individual. They have to be completely separate. The third requirement is 15 days after the first oral request, the individual has to make a second oral request. Only once those 3 steps have been taken can the individual qualify to receive the medication to end their life. Now, some important things to keep in mind. Not all doctors have to participate with this law. The law was temporarily held up back at the end of the summer because there was a doctor in Mercer County who believed that the law impinged on his own personal rights. And the courts have determined that that is not the case. Doctors do not have to participate. They can choose whether or not they want to prescribe this medication to an individual ending their life. Now, if you have a doctor who is comfortable with the situation, they understand that this individual has taken the steps required by the law and knows what they are doing and wants to end their life, there are some additional precautions that the doctor can take. The doctor can recommend that the individual get a psychological evaluation. The doctor can make the individual aware of alternative solutions other than ending their life, or they could recommend that they see another physician. All of that to say, the main thing to keep in mind with this new law is that it is not driven by the facilities. They cannot end your loved one's life. It is only used for a very small subset of individuals who meet very strict criteria who want to end their life. Thanks. On behalf of Archer Law Office, we want to thank you for watching these videos. If you have any questions about anything that you've heard here, feel free to call us at 609-842-9200. Thank you.